So here we have the Nissan Juke Techno Automatic on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But from the outside you'll see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll notice there's no reversing sensors. That's because this car has a 360 parking camera. Plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, and the boot space is increased by lifting and removing this tray section here, and as you can see, plenty of boot space underneath that. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you get full leather seats, which are in great condition. There's loads to run through on the dashboard of this car as well, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the left-hand side, we've got the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle at the top, you can see the total miles on this car are 3,725. And then you've got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges in there as well. Beneath that, it will show you what gear the car is currently in. As this is an automatic, it will show that we're in P for park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we've got stereo controls and the button that will change the trip computer information, as well as the phone, so you can answer and end phone calls. And then on the right-hand side, we've got cruise control with speed limiter. With regards to the phone, obviously that will only work once it's paired, which is done on the central screen over in the middle here by following the instructions on screen. At this point in time, I'm going to show you the radio. So this car's got FM radio, as you can see. It also has AM radio and DAB digital radio as well. And then on top of that, in terms of other ways of listening to music, you've got a CD player, auxiliary input, USB input, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you can listen to your music that's on your phone or tablet by connecting it to Bluetooth. I mentioned when we were at the back of the car that this car had a 360 parking camera. If I pop the car into reverse, you can see on the right hand side we've got the reverse camera image, and on the left hand side we've got an image from above, if you like, of the car parked where it is currently. If I pop it back in park, the parking camera goes one step beyond that. If you press the camera button, you can have a front-facing camera and the bird's eye view camera, or a front-facing camera and the front near side wheel, so passenger side wheel. Overall, with all of that camera technology, it makes this car very, very easy to park. You also have satellite navigation on this car as well. Just hit map and it will come up on there. There's a full video of that working on our website and on the Facebook page, which is well worth checking out. Beneath that, we've got the climate control. So hit climate. You can adjust your temperature here and it will show you it digitally just there. Fan speed with this disc over on the right hand side, and as long as that light is showing, then your air conditioning is on. Push that button should you want to turn it off, or you can hit auto and the car will maintain 28.5 degrees by adjusting the fan speed itself, which you can hear it doing. You can override that yourself should you wish to put it back into a manual mode, and then determine where within the car you'd like the air to blow. On top of that, this screen doubles up as climate control and driver mode as well. So you can change the car setup from normal to sport or eco. And what it will do is it will change the engine setup, the gearbox setup, it will make the steering slightly firmer, and also it will change the way the climate control works as well. You can then individually customize it by using setup over on the right hand side there. Underneath that, we've got the auxiliary and USB input that I mentioned previously, and on the right hand side a 12-volt charging socket, a fully automatic gearbox, and then underneath the central armrest, driver and passenger heated seats. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.